is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. I'm so excited to have you guys here and welcome to another full week of eating. I haven't done one of these in a while, but I'm so excited to get back into filming them again. And I actually filmed this the week before one of my exams, so all of these meals are super quick, easy, perfect for back to school. As always, I love making these because I love sharing meal ideas and inspiration. As always, I do try and get everything on camera, but there are always snacks and second helpings that I just don't end up filming. With that being said, I know we are all super excited to get into the food, so let's just get into the video. And now that we're officially into fall, I've definitely been having oatmeal basically every morning for breakfast. I will have my full recipe for my oatmeal typed out in the description box below. I just topped it off with some plums, hemp seeds, almond butter, and then lately, you guys know I've been having L-glutamine and apple cider vinegar first thing in the morning with my supplements and my breakfast. So I won't show it every day, but yeah, I've just been basically having that every morning. I've just found that it's made a huge difference with my digestion. And then, of course, after my breakfast, I had a coffee.
Sitting in your room, working on my first record. Skip to the present, and I still haven't released it. But it's okay, 'cause the new songs are way better. That's what it feels like, haven't been so.
And lately, one of my favorite lunches has been making this, I guess it's like a tuna salad, but salmon. So a salmon salad on toast. I just put that on some sourdough toast that I had from the farmer's market. And then I had a bunch of alfalfa sprouts that I had sprouted the week before. So I was trying to use those up. And yeah, this has been one of my go-to lunches. It literally takes 5 minutes to make and it's so good. And then the grocery store had a sale on kombucha. So I bought a bunch of kombucha. I normally don't buy it because it's kind of expensive, but I did have a kombucha basically every day that week. And you guys are probably so sick of seeing me make this meal, but we were still getting some hot days and I was trying to take advantage of the last little bit of summer. So I did make some summer rolls, and yes, I did have these for another dinner this week, but they are just so good and I'm trying to enjoy them while the weather is still warm.
Watching you sit there with our best friends at the wedding.
And lately, one of my favorite fall breakfasts has been baked oatmeal. I love this recipe. I will have it typed out in the description box below. It is so good. And I just topped that off with some peanut butter.
Face the sky, another night goes by. I can't describe what you are. Yeah. But you could be the one to make me wanna come through. Feel like being brand new. found. Yeah. You could be the one to, yeah, make me wanna come through. Feel like being.
And for dinner, I headed back out to our garden. Most of it has been picked over all summer, but there was still a little bit of basil left over. So I picked some basil and decided to make a tahini pesto for my pasta. I will have the full recipe for this pesto typed out in the description box below, but I just whipped that up in my blender, cooked up some pasta, and that was dinner. And on Wednesday, I decided to switch up my scenery for studying because I was getting a little bit of cabin fever just being cooped up in my room studying. So I decided to pack my lunch and go to a coffee shop to study for a bit. I basically made the same thing that I made on Monday. Instead of using fish, I used chickpeas and made it into more of a sandwich. I just topped my bread with some mustard, my chickpea mixture. I also added some cucumbers, tomatoes, and of course more sprouts. Took that with me and then headed off to the coffee shop to study.
And I will try to balance the days, yeah, it's a challenge. The road seems to be painted gold. When it comes in bound to be something, bound to be something, bound to be something good. When it comes in bound to be something, bound to be something, bound to be something good. When I see you again, it can be like it was there.
And for dinner, I just wanted something super quick and easy, so I decided to make a tofu stir fry. I just started by sauteing up some veggies, added some tofu that I just marinated in soy sauce, and of course I added some kimchi for some spice. I had some leftover rice in the fridge from the weekend, so I just warmed that up in the microwave, added my stir fry, and of course some tahini, and I definitely added more tahini after this as I was eating. And yeah, that was my dinner. And then after dinner, I was in kind of a baking mood, so I decided to make some banana bread. The full recipe for this banana bread is on my Instagram, so I will have that linked for you guys. I would definitely recommend making it. It is gluten-free, and I always have issues with gluten-free baking with things kind of crumbling and falling apart, but this bread does not fall apart. It is so moist and just delicious. So yeah, I will have that linked for you guys, and I had a few pieces of my banana bread for dessert.
And I know it takes time and way down the line. Something that's our own. When it comes in bound to be something, bound to be something, bound to be something good. When it comes in. No need to give it up, just need to let it go. And if it's so obvious, just let it show. Come on, don't let me down. I'm right here for you. Keep looking up, don't you frown. There's so
And Thursday was a very low maintenance day of eating. For breakfast, I just had some baked oatmeal, and lunch, I just had leftovers, and really for dinner, I wasn't feeling like doing too much cooking, so I just decided to roast up some veggies and sweet potatoes. I like to gently steam my broccoli and Brussels sprouts before I roast them in the oven. I just find that way they don't dry out as much when I cook them. And then for protein, I was feeling super lazy, so I just decided to make some scrambled eggs to go on the side. This is a very low effort meal, but it's definitely been one of my go-to on busy study days when I just get to the end of the day and I don't really feel like doing much cooking.
Come on, don't let me down. I'm right here for you. Keep looking up, don't you frown.
And Friday was another pretty lazy day of eating. I basically just had meals that I had earlier in the week. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I hope that you guys got some meal ideas or inspiration. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you can come hang out with me every week. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!